Good day, everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hendrawan Santosa Putra, and I conduct the research with Andriana and Siti Maria Wardayati. We come from Accounting Department, University of Jember. In fourth BOROBUDUR International Symposium 2022 on Humanities and Social Science, I will present our article with the title is Social Interaction in Local Government Financial Reporting. There need 3 decades of government financial reporting reform in the world. Is start from 1990. Is the trigger is two concept that calls new public management is by Hood and reinventing governance came from Osborne and Gibler. Two concept NPM and reinventing government is the government must be efficient and government must be managed well like a business so the inefficient in government can be reduced. And in the developed countries like Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdom, and United States, the financial reporting reform is because the triggered by new public management. But there are difference with the developing countries like in Malaysia, Indonesia, Nepal, and Brazil. Financial report reform is triggered by international institutions such as IMF and ADB. So there are different triggers from the developed countries and developing countries. The problem in developing countries to reform in financial reporting, there are some problems. The first is the public sectors is not like a business, because the focus is the public service, not just make a profit. And problem number 2 is the human resource. How it is a lack of quality and quantity accountant who knows who understand the government financial report. And 3, the information system. In information system, this is the problem, how they use the procedure, use the code, and how they make an accounting entity and reporting entity. It is a problem. And finally, the information from financial reporting is not many used to support the decision. And this is the problem in developing countries, and how the context in Indonesia reporting financial. Before 2005, Indonesia have a cash basis to make a reporting system, and in 2005, Indonesia have a standard who give a cash toward accrual basis. And 2010, Indonesia must be full accrual accounting. But there are some previous research in local government, in financial reporting, especially in local government. Marmoto find if the financial reporting in local government is political pressure, not the needs to give a good public service, but is more political pressure. And Mir and Sutiono find imbalance in demand, supply, and information quality assurance in government financial reporting. And McLeod and Harun find but in inadequate accounting staff. There are lack of quantity and quality of government accountant to make financial reporting. And finally, Jumina find but cash information is more used compared to accrual information. This problem is something to interest to make a research. In other hand, the Liguori said, but accounting is not a static tools. It stand alone, but it's a social practice or action. And Loughlin said, change in accounting system in organization is combination about technical and social phenomena that are interrelated each other. So the accounting, how everyone the accounting success in an organization, we must find the aspect in socio or technical. So we call socio-technical aspect because there are many interaction among actors. Actors can be person, can be procedure, can be regulation, can be system. So the actor is combination and they interact each other to have a success of accounting, the government reporting system. And the research question is in this research is how do government accounting interact with other actors in the process of financial reporting? This is our research question. And to answer this research question, we use case study to answer the question. Because case study give an intensive and holistic description of the phenomenon such as a program, institution, people, process, and social unit. And on the other hand, case study is more used to contemporary phenomenon, real life context, and if the boundaries between phenomenon and context are not clear. So in this research, we use interpretive with case study method. The data, we just especially deep interview with the accountant in work units in municipal government. Informant have work experience of more than 10 years, so we can explore how they understand, how they interact, and how they have a strategy to maintain their test. In data analysis, we use this method. We use the Strauss and Corbin paradigm, and we create categories. We start from the open code, and after that we cover this in Excel code. When we test the term in its Excel code or in open code, we use Strauss and Corbin paradigm. Is causal condition, phenomenon, context, influential condition, strategy, and consequences. So, iterative process give me a conclusion to 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 make a core code with central phenomenon. And the data we interview with a accountant, and we need to the data saturation. The research result is accountant in government understand the financial reporting has two aspects, technical and social. In technical is the accountant must have knowledge from training, workshop, or have a supervision for his higher staff, and we must learn the system and the aspect in social. They face the auditor and they face the political pressure. So the main focus is audit finding from auditor. There are interaction about accountant and auditors to make a discussion, make a negotiation, make a interaction about knowledge, how the government accounting, government report must be done well. So the interaction in among accountant and auditors is more dominant than knowledge from training, from workshop, and from supervision to have a knowledge outcome to government accountant. This is our research result, and our conclusion is the process of understanding financial reporting, government accountant is not only through training and workshop, but mostly through interaction with auditors and political pressure. And this interaction occurs naturally due to audit findings or differences of opinion between the auditor and the auditee. And the implication of the research is this research implies that the understanding of financial reporting, an accountant is triggered not only by formal education, training, and workshop, but by social interaction when carrying out an assignment. Thank you, everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.